small magazine. I wonder what controversy tabloid it will tell me of today. Anyway, she is a very sexy goddess. I would love to date her. It's either a model or not a real woman. Now, let's be fair. Unreal women are a lot of fun. I'm just kidding. I'll definitely fly just to see you? Bro! Oh yeah, it's definitely bots that make the internet feel fake. And not old white dudes not understanding that the women in advertisements are not like the profile itself. You are sexy bodies? He just dropped his number! He just dropped his whole last number! No! Anyone can see that, dude! This dude just doxed himself. This dude just, like, gave out his number on this ad. I am about to die. Okay. No, okay, we're careful. Why do we have cages? What do these do? You have found an item during the wave. You have gained a level during the... Oh, me likey. Okay. I don't know what this game does. I just play it, dude. Let's see. Okay. I hate rap. Okay. That's hilarious. I don't know. Most relevant comments have been selected, so some comments may have been filtered out. You're fucking kidding me, right? You didn't filter out nothing. Anyway, here's a group I'm also not a part of. Horror Frenzy. Happy birthday to Heather Graham, born January 29, 1970. Wow, is she old, huh? Just kidding. Oh boy, you know who's oddly old is Anthony Kiedis of Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's wild. I think I've said that in a previous video, but he was born in 1962. Like, Jesus. He's like older than my dad, and he's in like an alt rock band where he's just like, "Komm weiter und the real Liza, in a Dizer und the real Kaiser. If you're German, you are a Kaiser." Alright. There's a weird RHCP song parody idea for you. Friend, I need some advice. Me eating ice cream for breakfast. You came to the right person. Nah, real talk. You know what? You know how like everyone has that certain kind of food that they think when they eat makes them look stupid? And if you didn't have that insecurity now, you do now. I used to look really stupid, and maybe I still do, when I eat ice cream cones. And real talk, I don't like ice cream cones. I like brownie sundaes. I like brownie sundaes. But oh my word, like, I used to look so, cause you know, like, cause you're licking and sucking this thing off, and you have to really get it, really get your mouth around it, and especially when you go to Dairy Queen and get the hard chocolate, thick, veiny coating, and then what happens is, you know, you get all that on the side of your lips, so you have the traces of submitting yourself to this chocolate beast, you know, and what ends up happening is you look at yourself in the mirror, and of course you have a bit of crumb on the side of your lips. You have a bit of chocolate juice on the side of your lips. You have the evidence of deliciousness. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Discovery Family Channel. I loved it. So is Discovery Family the hub? Because I used to watch, or is it the new Cartoon Network? I don't know. Oh, middle-aged humor. Oh, this should be good. What is it? What does this say? Sober or not, if a cop pulls me over and asks me to recite my alphabet backwards, I'm just going to put myself in the back of his car. You know what's funny is they'd probably still shoot your ass. That's all cops know how to do, is just be trigger happy. So, let's see. Here we got Nick's Night, who's a content creator that kind of looks like Post Malone. The story game character that's clearly not surviving. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, Tony Statovci. My stupid dumb idiot dog when it comes to keeping himself alive. You know, honestly, sometimes, like, you know, with how sick we get and how fragile we are and how much we can just hurt ourselves for any sort of dumb reason, you know, it's often like, damn, you know, and then you look at, like, cheetahs and shit, and you're like, damn, humans are so fragile. But then it's like, but we can. Oh my god. Oh, I need that health. Oh, thank God. I thought I died or something. Would... Oh, wait. Nose 4? I need 4 noses. Let's see. Comics, photo. Rise and shine. Geeky Steven added a photo. Alright, I'm trying to find cringe Facebook content for you. Let's see. I spent the best evenings of my life unaware they were significant. You know? That is what we doing. That is... I really like this picture because it's like the letters are kind of branded differently across a Blockbuster. Here's the thing. Blockbuster, real talk, Blockbuster was alright, but I don't really care. I mean, you basically still have GameStop, and GameStop's basically modern-day Blockbuster. I don't know. Blockbuster... I don't know, like, here's the deal. I think Blockbuster was only nice because it was a store that, just was what you liked. Like, because, like, everything nowadays is either, like, a restaurant or a church. I don't know. But, like... And, like, at the time, there was always, like, roller skating rinks and Blockbusters and this, that, and the others. You know, it was back in the day when people at Sonic were on those roller skates. But, like... I didn't have, like... I will say, I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie where Knuckles has the cowboy hat and you're saving the president's daughter from Eggman or whatever, and then Metal Sonic is in it and then he dies in some lava at the end. I saw that movie because I rented that movie from Blockbuster. But Blockbuster was just kind of like, pretty much like GameStop is the modern day Blockbuster, but for video games. And like, I don't know, because like sometimes Blockbuster had this thing where they let you rent used games, and they didn't have like a condition rank at the time. So you could, like, rent a game that was used, and if it was, like, really scratched up and bad, that was your fault, you know? Like, I think nowadays, like, used merchandise has quality rank, where it's, like, used like new, used but good, used in good condition, used in terrible condition, used unplayable, used playable. Back then, it was all just used. And I remember I bought a game from Blockbuster, and it didn't work right because it was like scratched and screwed up to hell and back. And people full on could just like make money off of that at the time. And people would buy used games and they were scratched up and broken and they didn't work, and it was just like a whole thing. And that was bullshit. And so the past is not all it's cracked up to be. And Blockbuster was not very great in that regard. However, you know, again, and so again, I always think about, like, man, remember that your nostalgia is always with rose-colored glasses, you know? But man, Blockbuster had some weird, like, horror movies, too. Like, Blockbuster also had, like, very niche horror movies that were, like, cult classics back then, and are now definitely cult classics because no one knows about them worth shit. Like, I don't think anyone like, on the street is going to know about Satan's Little Helper. So, or I literally saw this one horror movie cover that was called Santa's Sleigh, except it was, instead of Santa's Sleigh, like S-L-E-I-G-H, it was Santa's Slay, S-L-A-Y, and it was Santa holding a oh god, what is it called? I'm blanking. A stake? I wanted to say pike. I'm like, that's not it. It's a stake to kill vampires with. And let me see if like let me see this because is this a movie? Like Santa's sleigh.